Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome if you're new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So today I'm going to be testing out the new Madam Glam collection. This is their Christmas collection, and this is also one of their cat eye gel polish collections. I'm super excited. What also was very exciting about this collection is that it is based off the movie Home Alone Lost in New York, one of my favorite movies to watch during Christmas. It's a Christmas movie where the main character's son gets left alone for the holidays. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with it. I really love the movie. If you haven't watched it, I 100% recommend. Like, it is just so good. What I really loved about this collection are the names, especially since some of the names are lines from the movie, like Keep the Change. If you have watched the movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about, but I'm just briefly showing the bottles and the names. These gel polishes are also vegan, cruelty-free, and non-free formula. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you the bottles. They are 15 milliliters, so you do get a good amount of product. Once I'm done briefly showing you the bottles, I'm going to get into the swatches and playing around with the cat eye magnet. So here is the cat eye magnet. So this is my first time using cat eye gel polishes, like my first time whatsoever, like trying them. So I'm really excited. Here is the little magnet. It has a dual end, the rectangle piece, and also a circle piece at the other end. So now I'm just going to open the bottles and show you guys what the colors look like. I'm also going to be swatching them on some swatch sticks. For the first few colors, I am going to swatch them and then play around with the magnets, just so I can get a feel of like how the magnets work. Because like I said, this is my first time and I do want to practice before I actually get into my design. So here you just kind of see me playing around, getting a feel of how the magnet works. And the rectangular part, it kind of like add lines, like where you hover over the magnet, that's where the lines are gonna shift the pigments in the gel polish. And the circle one, it kind of like pushes it away and create like a circle design. It was kind of tricky using these because like each time it would do something different. So yeah, I just went ahead and practiced on each of the swatch sticks. Actually, I just played around with it. I'm gonna let this part play out. So I really hope you enjoyed the swatches, and also I'm going to be showing the names once again. So firstly, I just want to say that all of these colors are so beautiful, but this one, Lost in New York, was my absolute favorite. As you guys know, purple is my favorite color, and this was just the most prettiest purple. Like, it was just so beautiful. And with the cat eye effect, it just looks so much better. It kind of reminds me of like a galaxy, and you'll see once I finish playing around with the magnets or whatever. As I'm applying it right now, it does look a little bit blue, but in person it is a very true purple. Like, it was just so pretty. So here are all of the swatches. Once I was done playing around with the cat eye magnet, I swatched all of the colors. Oh yeah, I did want to mention that I believe I've seen a video where if you do the colors on like a solid background, it will appear more vibrant, but since this was my first time, I didn't really do that, so I just swatched them on a clear background. And if you guys are interested in checking out this collection, I'll leave the links down below, and also my discount code. You can get 30% off your order. And yeah, so let's just go ahead and get right into the set. I absolutely love these. I cannot wait to use them. Now usually this part of the video I would be applying my peel-off base, but I'm going to be buffing the tips of my nails because I do want these nails to stay on while I'm filing. When I tend to use the peel-off base and I tend to file with very long nails, they pop off easily, and I was just not in the mood to reapply them. So I'm just going to be smart and just buff the tips of my nails. I'm not going to be doing a lot of nail prep just because these nails are coming off within a day or two anyways. So I'm going to buff the surface of my nails just a little bit to give these nails something to grip to, and then I'm going to apply them with my Macart nail glue. And once I had all of these nails on, as you guys know, I do love to cut my thumb down a little bit shorter than the rest of the nails, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that now. I'm not going to be cutting the nails down just because I knew I wanted to do some really long nails. So I'm just taking my Canon nail drill. This is the rechargeable Melanie Susie drill, and if you are interested in the unboxing and my review on this, I'll leave the video in the cards or down below. And I'm just taking a sanding band, putting it on a really low speed. I believe it was at 7,000 RPMs, and I'm just going to blend in the tip with my natural nail. And then once I'm finished blending in the tip, I'm also going to go back and remove the shine from all of the nail tips. Once I had all of these shine buffed away, I am going to take my hand file and just go over the freak edge just a little bit. They were a little bit like rounded out. Even though I will do all of my filing once I'm done adding the product, I did want to just kind of shape it up so that it's not too much to shape once I'm done, if that makes sense. So yeah, I am just going to file the free edge just a little bit. I'm just prepping everything that I will need for this acrylic application. I'm going to be using my not polished low odor monomer, and then I'm also going to be using my not polished brush in the size 14. And for the color I'm going to be using is this color from Double Dip. This is their 23 nude shade, and it was just so pretty. I had to use it, the perfect shade for nude. These are 2-in-1 dip powders, so you can use them as dip powder and acrylic, which I really love. And just look how these are like so buttery. I really love the consistency and the formula to use these as acrylics. Honestly, I like these way better as acrylics than dip powder because dip powder isn't really my favorite thing to do. Acrylic is just something I'm more comfortable with, so I do like these as acrylics better than dip powder. Okay, so yeah, this is just going to be a simple acrylic application, and I'm just going to be using this one color over all of the nails. Very simple, very beginner friendly. I am going to have this in real time for the most part, just so you guys can get the real effect. And that's not really much to explain, which is why I'm just gonna say what I need to say and just get off and let you guys watch the process. But I am gonna say I'm just using as many beads as I like to. Since these are long nails, I just kind of go in, fill in the entire nail, fill in the spots that I need to. I'm just making sure I get the sides. Getting the sides is very crucial to keeping the shape, because if you have a lot of product on the sides and it gets bulky, you will have to do a lot more filing than you need to. So you will see me go in and wipe the sides a lot. That's just something that I learned like over time. It's best that you keep the sides as straight as possible. It will save you a lot of time filing, and it really does. Moving on closer to the cuticle beads. When I get to the cuticle area, I do try to drain out my brush a little bit once I pick up that bead, because if your beads are really wet, the product will tend to run and it will flood the cuticle. So it's just best to work with a more drier bead around the cuticle area. You just want to set it down just right above that area and then start to push it up as close you can get it without getting it on the skin, and then just pull the rest of the product down to get that perfect blend. So yeah, like I said, there's not really much to explain. I'm also going to be encapsulating these nails, so I'm just focusing on getting like the foundation for the color down. So once I get the color, I'm not going to try to build this up like around the apex and the thickness with the color. I am going to use my Mia Secret Clear to encapsulate. But yeah, there's not really much to explain. I'm just gonna let you guys enjoy this process. If you guys watched my last video, you would know that I do have a Christmas/20,000 subscriber giveaway going on, and it does end this Saturday on Christmas. So if you haven't joined that, go ahead and join. I'll leave the video in the cards and also link it down below. You can check that video out to see the rules so you can join. I will be purchasing $200 worth of products for you guys, a polygel kit and an acrylic set. So yeah, if you haven't joined, go ahead and check that out. There will be 2 winners. And with that being said, I'm not going to talk too much because it is 4:43 a.m. in the morning. I fell asleep without starting my voiceover, so I like woke back up in a panic, and I was just like, let me go ahead and get this done. So I'm just gonna let this part play out, which I said about 50 times already. And yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys enjoy this process. Yeah, these nails was just so long, and it did take a lot longer just because the nails are a lot longer, and I had to add more acrylic than I usually would. But for the first 2 nails, I am going to show them in real time. The last 2 that I'm going to show, I'm going to speed it up just a little bit, just so that the video is still not too long. And hopefully you guys are enjoying the video so far. If you are enjoying it, make sure to like it and subscribe if you haven't already. I really love the powders from Double Dip. The formula is super buttery, which made these really easy to work with. So I went ahead and just finished my thumb off camera, and here's what the nails look like with application only. I really love this color. So I went ahead and changed my monomer. I needed some fresh monomers for my clear acrylic so I can encapsulate them. The clear I'm using is from 𝚙𝚚𝚘𝚍. You can get this from Amazon. I feel like everybody uses this clear. It is just super clear. It doesn't have a lot of bubbles either, and it doesn't get cloudy. I really like this clear, and the formula is super buttery. I feel like over time I have learned to work with it to get that perfect consistency for me. And so yeah, I'm just going to show this one application of me encapsulating, just because I showed the entire acrylic, the colored acrylic part. So I'm just going to show one just so you guys can still like get a touch on how I encapsulate it. It's such a boring process. I did repeat that over all of the nails, and once I finish, I'm going to allow these to dry so I can go in with my filing. So here's the nails once I have finished encapsulating all of them. They look pretty good for the most part. Like, I was able to get them pretty neat. So I do have to go ahead and file. I am going to do my filing off camera. I started off by reshaping the nails with my 80/80 grit nail file, and then I went over the surface. So now I'm just showing you guys a little bit of me going around the cuticle area and a little bit like over the surface and underneath the nail. I did want to include this still because it's still part of the process, but I'm going to show this very quickly. I am using my Canon nail drill from Melanie Susie. I love this drill. I love this drill bit. I really got to get the name of this drill bit because every time I use it, I tell you guys I don't know the name of it, but I really like it. So if I remember, I'll put it up on the screen here. So yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys enjoy this, and then I do have something else to show you. So here are the nails once I have finished. Well, technically I'm not done filing just yet. Usually somewhere along this part I will call my sister over to help me so she can hold my nail to kind of take some of the tension off me filing the free edge. I saw this on TikTok and I had to go purchase it. I got this from Amazon. This is called a sanding disc, and you just put it into your nail drill. It comes with a lot more replaceable sanding band thingies, like foul plates. I'm not sure what to call this, and I'm not even sure if this is universal for the nail drill, because I know that on the listings it did say this was more for like removing calluses and dead skin from your feet. So I wasn't really sure. I just purchased it and I hope for the best, but I did go in and put it inside my nail drill as if I would do a normal bit. And let me tell you, when I did this, I did not expect it to wobble so much. But I did have it on like a low speed. I believe it was about 10. I didn't want to do it too fast just because I didn't know what to expect, and it was just wobbling so much. Like, I didn't expect it to wobble as much, but I did notice it was mostly because my free edges wasn't like straight, so as it was turning it wasn't really even. Like, that made sense, right? The more even my free edge became, it did like reduce the wobbliness. But overall, I did like this. I will be using this to file my free edge on a lot more of my nail sets, just about all of my nail sets, especially my long ones, because filing the free edge is difficult, and this really works. And these sanding bands are 80 grit, so it's just like the 80 grit nail file, really coarse, and it takes down a lot of product faster than the 180 grit would. So I'm just going to repeat this over all of my nails at the free edge until I get that really crisp shape how I like. I did have a lot more of this, but I just decided to cut it out because I feel like you guys seen enough of it. So yeah, this is how the free edges of my nails turned out. They are super crisp and it was so easy. I didn't have a lot of tension on my nail bed at all, and like I'm obsessed with these. Like it was just so neatly, and yeah, I just absolutely love it. So I rate this a 9 out of 10 only because the like shakiness. A lot of the listings did say this is more for like removing calluses and dead skin from the feet, so I'm not sure if you would need a different type of like drill for this for it to actually like fit, because it did fit a little bit big in my nail drill. It still works. So yeah, I rate this a 9 out of 10, and now I'm just buffing over the surface of my nails. Like I'm honestly so obsessed with how the free edges turned out. So crisp and so neatly done. Like I just cannot get over that. So moving on to the design portion of the video, these are the 5 colors I picked out. I couldn't choose one, like it was just so hard to choose one, so I am going to be choosing 5 different colors, and I'm just going to be putting these 5 colors onto my nail palette. And I did see a photo of a nail set on my Explore page on Instagram, which it worked out perfectly because these were the perfect colors to use. If I can remember and I can find the photo, I'll put it up on the screen here. This was my inspo picture for this design. So like you saw in the picture, the thumbnail, I am going to be doing some French tip nails. So I'm taking my hella cute liner brush from Nails by Dev, and I'm going to be starting off by creating some French tips. I have been doing French tips a lot lately, and with this brush it has become extremely easy. Like I see improvement in my French tips. It doesn't take me as long to do them as when I first started. So yeah, I really do like this brush. Once I finish getting that smile line, I'm just going to fill in the rest of the nail with that gel polish. And also one thing about these gel polishes, since they are cat eye gel polish, I forgot to mention it when I was doing the swatches and showing them, you will have to make sure that you use the magnet before you cure it, because the only way you can shift the pigments in these gel polishes is if it's wet. Once you cure it, it will not move. So now that I'm done filling in the rest of the French tip nail, I'm just taking this cat eye magnet and I'm just kind of shifting these pigments in here. So I just went for like a swirly design for all of the nails, and it turned out really cute. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and let this part play out. Hopefully you guys enjoy this part as well. I didn't expect these to be as fun as they were. Like this was actually really fun trying to move these pigments. It was fun but also difficult because it was my first time using them. So yeah, it was fun and difficult at the same time. So I'm just gonna repeat that using different colors for all of the nails. I didn't show my ring finger because I did it off camera for an Instagram reel. I want to start posting on my reels more, so yeah, I just went ahead and did that one off camera. But now I'm moving on to my index finger, and I'm using that blue color. Once I finished up my index nail, I also went ahead and finished my pinky off camera because the angle I was trying to get was difficult a little bit, so I just went ahead and finished that one off camera. And I also finished adding my stars on my ring finger just so I can finish up that reel. I did have my sister to help me, so I just wanted to get that one out the way. I am going to be adding these 4-point stars with some white gel polish. I'm adding some dots, and to create the stars, I'm just dragging out the gel polish from that dot, making sure to get them to like a point in. And then I'm also going to be adding like some other smaller dots once I finish doing these stars. And then once I do that, I'm going to cure it. I'm going to repeat that for all of the nails. after adding the stars, I did go over all of the nails with the glossy top coat from Madam Glam. I cured that for 30 seconds and now I'm just adding my cuticle oil. So after rubbing that in, this is how the nails turned out. So pretty. I absolutely love how these nails turned out. They turned out so much better than I expected them to. I like how they have like that galaxy look. Like these are just so pretty. These colors, these gel polishes, like I just love everything about them. It was so fun working with these cat eye gel polishes. With it being my first time, I really enjoyed it. And if you are interested in anything I use, I will link it down below. Remember, if you haven't entered my giveaway yet, make sure to check out that video and check out the rules so you can enter to have a chance to win. And I just love how these sparkled in the sun. Like, I was kind of disappointed. I feel like I didn't really get any good pictures, but yeah, these were shining so bright in the sun. Like the reflectives, you can really see those shimmers. I just absolutely love them. Comment down below what you guys thought of this nail set, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.